Hi, my name is Jill Niebuhr. I am Angel Warrior, and welcome back to another talk. I am doing this at a different time of the day than I normally do, and I'm in my sweats already. And I had a really magical day, and I was just thinking, first of all, that I made a commitment to put up a video once a week, and I hadn't done one yet this week, so I thought, it's time to pop on and talk a little bit about my life and where I am right now and what I think is important for the collective to hear. So today I'm going to talk about self-love. And this is kind of strange for me to be on camera for my YouTube channel without makeup, in my sweats, but that is self-love. And for me, I think it's different for everyone. But for me, right now anyways, it's giving myself permission to show up as I am and to get into the things that I care about and things I want to do. And I reached a point of my health and healing a few months ago that was really profound, that I had been waiting for a long time, and I didn't know what it would look like. This is why I have problem manifesting certain things right now. Well, talking about them, actually, not manifesting them, because when you have a vision of where you want to be, it doesn't come with details. That's up to the universe and what's right for you. And we know ourselves as much as we know ourselves, but there's so much that's always hidden from ourselves by us that we don't recognize and we don't know about. And if we start to get too caught up in things that we've learned or seen or judged or didn't care for, if we start getting ourselves racked up with those kind of opinions, we're going to lose the essence of life and the wonderful, miraculous evolvement and manifestation of our manifestations. And I'll tell you, like, if I had put in a term on my health, which I guess is more kind of like where I'm at right now, there were things that I wanted that I couldn't do because I wasn't healthy enough. And now I can get those things in my life. And so I had a larger picture beyond that, and I'm going to have larger pictures beyond that, which I do. But to get here to my health, I didn't confine myself to boundaries, and that's what helped me heal. And heal in ways that I never thought I could. Heal in ways that are really putting me in life as though I am a gift, and the things that I encounter every day are gifts as well. And I couldn't be more thankful or gracious for that. And if I had put myself in boundaries of something, I wouldn't even be able to appreciate where I am right now. I'd probably be saying that I wasn't healthy still. I would for sure. But if that was the case, I probably wouldn't be. So this is the way we talk to ourselves. We say things that we want, but we need to trust in them and love ourselves anyways. There's always going to be somewhere I need to go from here. But there's never going to be another moment right now. And to put myself in boxes takes away from the very gratitude of life. It takes away from the essence of my power, my personal power. And sometimes the news these days can get into things that make us worried, and then we start to lose our center, and then we start to think we should fight for things that really doesn't have anything to do with us anyways. The regulators are really don't have an agenda, and they haven't for some time. And so they're just throwing out whatever. And so for us to lose our sense of inner peace because of that is a great tragedy. And getting people all worked up over things is not going to be a good solution. And so we need to find our center at all times and show up for ourselves. We can't expect other people to show up for us and not lose a little bit of ourselves, because someone else will show up to you as they want you to be, not as you are. And if you're showing up as you are, kind of dulls down all that extra noise from other people that says you should be this, you should be that, because that's great for them, but not for me. So, talking more about self-love. What is self-love? It sounds kind of weird, right? That this thing that we're supposed to share with another person, we're supposed to give to ourselves. But let's be honest here. Love has nowhere to go if it doesn't come out. And how are we supposed to know what other people think? You know, like that actually stereotypically in our culture would be considered love, is when someone gives you guidance, because of the way parenting roles have taken a role in our culture. And someone else is going to say what they think, not what you think. If you were coming from a period of self-love and you found someone who didn't know their way, you would meet them where they are. You wouldn't force expectations on them. You wouldn't tell them this is a good idea or you'll never be able to do this. You would meet them where they are. And that's loving. And that's how we love ourselves too. And if we love ourselves, we can love other people. So I show up for myself by saying this is okay for me to do this. And I love you still. And I know your heart. Even though this is a new part of my journey, I've been thinking about self-love a long time before I got healthy. And I was reading books like How to Be Your Own Best Friend and Why Am I Afraid to Love and Deepak Chopra and Eckhart Tolle. And I was reading all these theories on love and what gets in the way of love. And we ourselves get in the way of love. And we have to crush that. We have to crush that. I might not have all the people I love or that I want loving me right now, but I'm showing up for myself. And so that's what's important, because they're going through their own things, and this way I'm going through mine, instead of creating it as an other situation. So I think over the last few years, we've gotten better about reaching people where they are and letting go of the noise that judges and condemns. But if you look in popular culture, it's at a high and it's bubbling at the surface, ready to explode. And so we really need to calm ourselves down and find that center and find what we enjoy doing and let that be it. Let that be it, because that is where our truth is. And amidst all of the things that are going on in the world, we still have truth inside of us, and it is love. The truth is love. And it's really hard to see that in society today. Some people are trying so hard to raise the elevation for other people, but we have to do that individually. It's an individual journey. And only when individually we take control of ourselves will the collective catch up, because we are the collective. We are those people we see. We are the people we judge. We are the things we don't like. And that needs to change. So bring yourself into self-love. Bring yourself into your center. Do what brings you joy. Think about the things that bring you joy. When's the last time you thought about something bringing you joy? For me, my music is the thing that I thought of for a really long time. It was all I held on to. I didn't have love in my life. I didn't have love within. But my music was my passion, and so I followed that because I was following love. I was following my self-love. That was a way I could love myself. That was a way I could show up for myself. I didn't know who I was at that time. I had been through epilogues of disaster and trauma and drama and craziness and changes and really high highs and then really low lows. Like, I swear, the higher you get, the worse your low can get. And following my music brought me my passion, and so I was content with that, and it was perfect. It was everything I needed. Now I need more. Now I'm at a different level. I need more than just music. And music is still great. And I still appreciate it. I still love my gifts, and I still love it, listening to other people's stuff and jamming. You know, I haven't had a jam session since I had the St. Peter Music Lovers alive, and then we jammed for a little while, and then we cut out. But those are memories that I can go back to, and I can feel that passion inside me, and I can feel that that is self-love. To pour my heart into things I care about that can be there for me. And so, on close, I just want to bring this down a little bit about the power of self. And if you're not self-loving yourself, you have no power. If you're lying to people about who you are, you're not going to feel good. If you're thinking you need to prove something to someone else, you're going to feel little. And you're just trying to feel big. You have to own your truth to really get this. And I think we all could benefit from a little more of that in our lives. And I'm going to the hilt on this right now. So I invite you to join along with me and love yourself. Thanks for watching.